I was about 14 years old when my acne started to get worse. Even though it wasn't that bad yet, I began to take progress photos. At around the same time, I gained an interest in makeup because I was in a long-distance relationship and I wanted to learn how to conceal the acne and how to look my best. Sometimes I did a decent job. At other times, I would overdo it a little bit, and sometimes I would overdo it a lot. This lipstick was just too bright. I also would struggle with winged liner because I have downturned eyes and it was just so hard for me. But now I would say I'm pretty good at makeup. I finally learned a lot of tips and tricks, so it's looking good. I started researching about skincare when I was about 14 as well, when I started getting acne, and I would always go in and out of beauty stores in places like Walgreens. In fact, I still do. I am known for returning products. For about a year before I started using products, I would always make DIYs and they just aggravated my skin. I was able to cover it up under makeup though. Because my skin was beginning to get so bad and because I wanted to lose some weight, I began to question everything I would eat. It was hard to steer away from junk food, but I started to eat a lot more salads and protein bars and fruit. Not all of these things were the greatest approach, but I was getting better at eating well. At least I wasn't binge eating anymore. On top of that, I had a weightlifting routine that I would do every single day. I would make sure to break a sweat. I worked out really hard, and I would take progress pictures. I was also very active in sports. Because of all the changes I was making, I did notice that there were some tacky things going on with my style. Over time, I did improve my style, but my skin didn't improve. My skin did look alright sometimes, but at other times, it would get much worse. I visited a doctor, a dermatologist, and my first esthetician, and my skin would just get these little marks from the extractions, and the products just weren't working. When my skin got this bad, I ended up visiting another esthetician, and now my skin is clear, but I will continue on with my story. Yes, I did try a lot of treatments on my face, so now I know what works and doesn't. And I also kept working on my makeup. I wanted to improve it. I also learned how to eat properly. That's one of the things I learned from the esthetician that I'm with now. I learned how to follow the anti-inflammatory diet, and I also really love paleo and gluten-free diet as well. I am constantly testing new healthy recipes and learning more about nutrition. When I first visited the esthetician that I currently go to, I had medium to severe acne. This is what my skin looked like. I went from having a bad diet and bad skincare to having a good diet and healthy, glowing skin, and this is what my skin looks like now. Through it all, I have learned the power of persistence. My goal is to train you in beauty and health and to help you in your journey.